I love my job, and you're about to find out why. We've got the world's simplest pricing model. Let me explain it to you. Everybody wants to know what it costs to become a member of Super Distributor. The answer is nothing. Well, yeah, technically that's not true. Usually there are savings. Let me show you. We start with your income statement for the last full year. Here is a client's actual P&L for the year before we started providing services. As an example, first we look at expense items that we think would be less expensive under our program. Those are identified in orange. For this fulfillment house in New York, we're closer to their suppliers, so together we estimated that their inbound freight would drop by 20%. Our inventory control system, Elucidate, holds about half as much inventory, therefore we conservatively estimated that their exposure to obsolescence would be 30% less. We don't argue about the savings, we just agree together on the best estimate. That's it. Go on from there. And because we expected the inventory, as I said, to drop 50%, we agreed for the budget to drop 30% for interest expense for line 525. Line 609 stands for procurement and counting, and we expected to take over half of their workload, and they plan to move from 2 people in that area to 1. We would take over all of their warehouse labor inside line 608, and we offered to hire anybody who was willing to relocate from New York to Kentucky. Maintaining their knowledge was important to us, so we offered a relocation package. In line 604, some small portion of management's time was spent overseeing and managing the warehouse operations, and we agreed with their assessment of 15%. By the way, our general manager is a Harvard MBA with over 35 years of experience. Who would you rather have reporting to you? So here's how we calculated the fee. We added up all the money they spent for the work that we would do and divided that by their annual cost of goods sold. In this particular case, it gave us 5.89 as a multiple. Smaller, more complex companies will have a higher percentage, and bigger and simpler ones will be lower. At that rate, you pay what you used to pay, but you get 3 benefits. You're seeing the first one here, better service. And that's in terms of accuracy, turns, and availability. Second, you get a discount if your business grows, and everybody has so far. Last, you get something quite amazing when you think about it. Say your sales dropped 40% when COVID hit. Then your expenses under this program would have dropped 40%. This makes a distributor far less financially fragile in unexpected downturns, because you know how hard it is to trim costs by 40% and how badly it would hurt your service. Here's another reason for them to move to our facility in Kentucky. It saved them almost 5% of sales directly to the bottom line. You may think this nearly $1 million savings was the biggest reason, but it turned out not to be. Here was the biggest reason. Their sales jumped 36% 1 week after we started using Elucidate to replenish their products to avoid shortages. That's $13 million in sales in 2017 to $20 million in 2019. And the added margin on the $7 million of new sales was $1.5 million per year. These are not projections. They are actual numbers. Yours will be different, but you'll be guaranteed to like them better than the number you're generating now. The icing on the cake is it's far easier on you to do it this way. Guys, I believe this is an amazing opportunity for you. I'm happy to sign a non-disclosure agreement. When you're ready to share your financials, just let me know. Jake's chomping at the bit to get you all implemented, and we thank you for considering it.